Jacob, are you here? Jacob? Jacob.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Championship Sunday. Alex Corner, the voice of beach tennis, bringing you live action for the rest of the day as we are here in women's quarterfinals. The number 1 seeds, Elena Andrade and Maria Tavares, are going to be taking on Maria Clara Faleros and Angelita Teixeira from Brazil. For Maria Clara and Angelita, they were victorious over Juliana Rios and Gabriela Tella to get here to face the number 1 seeds, who have been winning everything this weekend, and so it's going to be a challenge for them. Let's see if the win streak can continue for Elena and Maria. We are in the first game now as Elena serving it up at love 15. Nice little cross angle there by Maria, takes us to 15 all. Serve up the back outside return. Back over to Helena now. And that shot from Maria has sails long. 30-15. Service up, service ace right down the middle for Elena, picking up right where they left off yesterday. This is the second BT50 of the weekend. The first one was played on Friday. Elena and Maria, champions of that, and they're going to see if they can go 2 for 2 in the BT50 tournaments here in Ocean City. There was a special cash money tournament yesterday, not an official ITF event, but prize money up for grabs nonetheless, and they were victorious there. So it has been nothing but winning for Elena and Maria so far here in Ocean City, the second annual Maryland Beach Tennis Open. At 40-30, no, crucial service error there at 40-30. Takes us now to golden point in the first game at 40 all. Next point wins the game. Somebody's going to seize the early momentum here after this one as the serve is up. Forehand side return. And Angelita into the net. So Elena and Maria dodge an early bullet there off the break, but they are able to hold serve. They take a 1 game to 0 lead here. Women's quarterfinal action live from Ocean City, Maryland.
Charles and Maureen. Come to court 14. Chip, Maureen. Jacob and Sasha, court 14.
This is Angelina Teixeira serving it up, down level 1. Angelina on a windmill put away, goes up into the sun. Sun is not quite directly overhead right now, but close to it, and that's going to pose a problem for players as the lobs go high in the air. Also, the wind has picked up today. It's a little bit, nothing too terrible in terms of what beach tennis players are used to, but it is definitely the breeziest it's been all weekend so far. Nice put away there by Maria Tavares, sending it down home strong to the boardwalk sideline. It's now love 30. Serve up into the net, and break opportunity here for Elena and Maria. Trying to go up 2 games to love here. They've got 4 chances to do it. As Angelina serves it up. Forehand side return there by Elena. Just too much. Angelina couldn't get there quick enough, and so that's a 2 games to love lead. The number 1 seeds in control here early. Women's quarterfinal action live from Ocean City, Maryland.
So
Serve is up and in for Maria Tavares, starting things off in this 3rd game of the first set. Nice served at 15 love now. Early round action and early in the game. It's the time where these players are kind of feeling each other out, getting a touch, getting used to the looks, the center court.
Maria, ball on, ball on. I don't know, just put it off to the side.
At 15 all now, Maria serving it up. That is Maria Tavares coming in on the backhand side dish by Maria Clara. $15-30. Serve is up, forehand side return there by Maria. This one's going to sail out for the lefty Elena Andrade. So break opportunity here for Angelina and Maria Clara. Trying to get on the board for the first time. We are still early in this women's quarterfinal as the backhand side return there by Maria Clara that is good. Angelina getting in on the action. Helena on the backhand side dish. Now digging it out is Elena. Elena now back on the board, challenging. Yes, and Maria Clara with the backhand push down the middle gets their team on the board. It is close here early in the women's quarterfinal. 2-1, Elena and Maria. Elena Andrade and Maria Tavares, the number 1 seeds in the lead. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, live from Ocean City. Women's quarterfinal action. Maria Clara Faleros and Angelita Teixeira taking on the #1 seeds Elena Andrade and Maria Tavares. This is Maria Clara serving it up at 1 serving 2. We are live in Ocean City. We are also streaming live on iDo Live Streaming. If you want to go to YouTube, you can go to iDo Live Streaming, where the broadcast is happening as we are streaming all around the world right now. Maria Clara serving it up at 1-2. Serves up, forehand side return back. There's Angelita getting in on the action from the middle. Dug out on the backhand side. That sails wide. Love 15. Oh, thank you. You're the best. You're the best, my man. Thank you.
Thank you.
At love 15, serve, friendly bounce off the net. Now, yes, that's a smart play going over the head of Angelita, sneaking it just inside the baseline. 15 all. No. Service ace. Down the middle over the head of Elena. For the #1 seeds, Elena and Maria Tavares, this is their first match of the day. They got a bye in the first round. And that's just a nice return back by Maria Tavares. $30 all. As Maria serves it up on the forehand side return there by Elena. Elena taking it up over the head of Angelina. Angelina stretching, able to get it there. Down in the sand goes Angelina, back up on her feet, crossing over to cover her partner, but doesn't need to as that one sails long. 40-30 opportunity here for Maria Clara and Angelita to tie this women's quarterfinal matchup at 2 games apiece here in the first set. We are early in this quarterfinal matchup. It is single elimination. If you win, you advance. If you lose, you go home. You are out of the tournament. Serve into the net. That's game. So it's a 3-1 lead here for Elena and Maria. As Elena serves it up, forehand side return back by Maria. A little cross angle, that's just a heads-up play. That's what happens. #1 seeded team. She saw the open court. Angelina out of position, and she just exploited it. That's what they do. A little cross angle on the backhand side. 15 love. Serves up. Gets a paddle on it, but the wind's going to push that one back. That's a quick 30 love for #1 seeds Elena and Maria. Elena Andrade, Maria Tavares. Number 67 and 45 ranked players in the world, respectively, from Brazil and Portugal. Sending it up into the sky, locking into it is Maria Clara. Maria Clara's shot sails just wide, and that's a quick 40 love for Elena and Maria. Haven't lost a match all weekend long. Will this be a perfect winning streak for them? We shall see. That's going to help them as they are on a roll here. Maria and Elena leading 4-1 here early. This is the first set of the women's quarterfinal. You need new ball? We're back in action here on center court. 1 serving 4. As Angelina serves it up, return back down the middle. There's Helena on the forehand side, dish down. Challenging that middle court, just trying to split the uprights there, and it works for him on that point. Angelita and Maria Clara trying to find an answer to this relentless pressure they're facing from the number 1 seeds. Forehand side return by Elena and taking it up high into the sky, but Angelita's there to answer. You kind of see a pattern here, folks. They keep going back to Angelita, trying to exploit that side. Now they're going to switch things up, and there you go. It's just a strategic play, almost like they drew that one up. They kept baiting Angelita on the ocean side line, going back and forth, and eventually pulled the trigger, sends one over the head of Maria Clara to the boardwalk corner. As the serve is up, backhand return. And Elena wisely lets that one go. So another break opportunity here for Elena and Maria. Trying to extend that lead to 5-1 here in the first set. Early round action, women's pro tournament. Live from Ocean City on the back inside rip there by Maria. And Maria Clara sends that one out. So that's a quick 5-1 lead here in the first set. Women's quarterfinal, the 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open on Championship Sunday, the final day of this beach tennis extravaganza here, the second annual in Ocean City, Maryland. This is the ITF BT50 sanctioned tournament with Maria Tavares from Portugal serving it up, trying to close out the set. Serve up, Angelita on the back, on the forehand side return. Going in for the kill now is Maria Clara, and she puts that one down. Serve is up on the forehand side return by Maria. Angelina not getting in the act, stretching over is Maria Clara. She able to get back to it. On the angle, challenger down in his hand. She goes once again, but that's going to sail long. Heads up play there by Maria Tavares. At 15 all, serve up, return back in there by Maria Clara. Angelita taking it high back to the baseline, saved back by Elena, throwing it up into the sky and just kisses the baseline. Threw it up into the wind and a perfect lob. Nothing that Maria Clara could do there. She thought that one was going long. At 30-15. Serve in. Forehand return into the net. So opportunity to close out the set right here. It's been all Elena and Maria, the number 1 seeds. As the serve is up, and that's going to close out the first set. Maria and Elena lead 1-0 here. Women's quarterfinal action live from Ocean City. A lot of beach tennis to play here on this gorgeous Championship Sunday. So back here on center court to start off the second set. Maria Clara serve. Elena's return into the net, 15-love. Serve up, forehand type return there by Maria. Maria Tavares stretching back to the baseline. Stay back in there by Angelita. Angelita now going back to Maria. Challenging down the boardwalk sideline, but Maria clears there, and just a nice put away. She just lured her enough into the middle to be able to force a shot down the boardwalk sideline. 15 all. Serve it, forehand side return there by Elena. Elena now taking it up high. Maria Clara trying to put it down, but saved back in there by Elena. Elena from the middle, challenging back to the baseline, but Angelita is there. Angelita trying to go shallow and just not enough elevation. She knew it the second she hit it. 15-30. We're in the first game in the second set with Elena and Maria Tavares. Elena Andrade, Maria Tavares, the number one seeds in the tournament, leading 1-0. And this is Maria Clara. Serving it up, this chop block into the net. So point back here for Maria and Angelita, 30 all. Serve up, yeah, dug out of the sand there by Angelita. Maria Clara from the middle is on Helena, and just Helena, this is a matter, on beach tennis, folks, you don't always have to play with power. It's a mix of power, pace, but also position, and I think what we're seeing in this match so far, Elena and Maria, the number one seeds, all in black there, they understand the court positions like a chess match. Force your opponent out somewhere, and then wherever they're not standing, put the ball. That's exactly what happened right there on a beautiful angle play by Maria Tavares. And so the number one seeds take the early lead off the break. They lead 1-0. Second set. Serve up on the backhand side return there by Angelita. That sails long. 15-love. And a service ace, bringing a little bit of heat there. Maria Tavares from Portugal. 30-love. The game score needs to be on it too. Second, it didn't do the second set. 40-love. As the service up, back inside return there by Angelita from the middle. Tavares is there to answer into the net. Maria Clara, and it is 2-0 for the number one seeds. And right now it's just another day at the office for them. It is early in the tournament for them. They had a bye all the way through to the quarterfinals here, and so this quarterfinal match is their first game of the day. But you wouldn't know it. They're playing as sharp as they've been doing all weekend long.
As soon as you can.
Okay, we'll do that after this game. Okay.
Change over second.
I didn't, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Call is out.
So, love 15. Their point.
Elena, a little touch or drop down from the middle. Maria Clara locking in onto it. Keep the ball back in play. Elena going in. Down in the sand goes Maria Clara and sends it out. Love 30. Angelita serves it up on the forehand side return there by Elena. Maria Tavares down the middle. That's going to sail long. Point to Maria Clara and Angelita. 15-30. Serve up at the forehand side return. Beautiful return by Tavares. Break opportunity here at 15-40. Chance to go up 3 games to love here in the second set. Already leading 1 set to love. Nope. And number 1 seeds do what number 1 seeds do. Leading 3 games to love here in the second set. Already up 1 set to love. Maria and Elena in control here in this women's quarterfinal action. You're watching live the Maryland Beach Tennis Open 2024 edition here from Ocean City. Okay, mute this. Because it's new here in Ocean City, only in its second year, and we expect this one to grow. Okay, let's go live again. Back in action on center, leading 3 love. This is Elena serving it up into the net. Love 15. Serve is up. Backhand return there by Angelita. Angelita, a little touch dropper over to Tavares. Tavares feeding it back down shallow. Maria Clara is there. Oh, and a big heater by Maria Tavares, sending Maria Clara down into the sand. $15-all. Serve is out. 15-30. Service up, chopped out there. Yes, Maria Tavares. She saw the ball, but there's a good gust of wind also that's just picking up now on center court. You can actually see the net being blown towards the northern side. Break opportunity here for Angelita and Maria Clara, but that one's going to sail wide off the return. 30-40, still break point. As the serve is up, no, mishandled there by Maria Clara on break point. That was a great opportunity for them to get on the board for the first time here in the second set, but that now takes us to 40-all, which we call a golden point. The next point wins the game. Unlike tennis, there is no advantage, so at 40-all, the next point wins the game. Will it be a break for Angelita and Maria Clara? Yes, it will, and they are on the board for the first time here in the second set. So nice break of serve there by Maria Clara and Angelita. Score is now 1 serving 3, 1-3 here on center court. Serve up. Forehand return is going to sail long. 15 love. So this will be interesting. Can they seize a little bit of that momentum back to their side of the court? They're coming off a nice break on the forehand side return there by Elena. Elena down the middle. Say a little feather dropper by Angelita. Angelita back now over to Tavares. And Maria Tavares putting it down easily. 15 all. Serve is up on the forehand side return by Elena. Now taking it up high over to the corner. Maria Clara able to save it back in and sneaks it inside the baseline. 30-15. Serve up on the forehand side return by Elena. Now digging it out down the center. Yes! And I'll tell you, they're starting to come alive now. 40-15. Off the break and a chance to hold serve here and pull this second set within 1 game. But an unfortunate service error there. So 40-30 still game point. Down 1-3 in the second, already down 1 set to love. But it's never over till it's over in beach tennis. As Maria Clara serves it up and out. So 2 unfortunate service errors. And you don't want to do that against the #1 seeds. That takes us to a golden point. It's 40 all. The next point will win the game. Will it be a 1-game set or will it be a 3-game cushion for the #1 seeds? We shall see right here off this serve by Maria Clara. As the serve is up, forehand return back by Elena. Elena locking in, a little confusion, and that's game to Maria Clara and Angelita. They have pulled within 1 as the second set stands at 3-2 for the #1 seeds, Elena and Maria, but the momentum for the moment has shifted now over to Angelita and Maria Clara. So could be getting good here in the second set. I did it in English just on the last changeover. Back in action, this 6th game of this second set with Maria Tavares and Elena Andrade serving it up, leading 3-2. Service error into the net, that takes us to love 30. And right now the momentum is with Angelita and Maria Clara. was all Elena and Tavares, but the last couple games, sometimes that's all it takes, and you can see they seem a little off balance here. So just like that, off 3 serves off the paddle of Tavares, it's now love 40. Break opportunity here for the challengers. Can they make it 3 games in a row? Will we be tied in the second set? That's a service up. Forehand side return by Maria. Maria Clara now back on the backhand side by Andrade. That one's going to sail wide off the paddle of Angelita, so point back for the number 1 seeds. 15-40. Still break opportunity, though. As the serve is up, backhand side return there by Maria Clara. Angelita going in for the kill, but saved back in there by Tavares. Elena from the middle. Pressure coming, and Angelita, she was in position for the windmill put away. Couldn't quite connect, so are they going to squander another lead? We saw it earlier where they were up 40 love and gave away the lead. So 1 point at a time. Elena and Maria are climbing back into this game. It's 30-40, still break point. Serve up, answered back on the forehand side by Maria Clara. Now from the middle, going up over the head of Angelita. She gets a paddle on it. No, it's long. And from love 40, we are now tied at 40 all. Golden point again. Somebody's going to win the game off this point. If it's Maria and Elena, they're going to lead by 2 at 4-2. If the challengers, Maria Clara and Angelita, can get the point, we are tied at 3 all. Serve is up. Forehand return there by Maria Clara. Maria Clara, little touch dropper back over to Elena. Elena now looking to go high over Angelita's head, but she's there to answer. Nice exchange here on the backhand side. Maria Clara going in for the windmill kill. Yeah! Right down the middle. And that's 3 in a row for Angelita and Maria Clara. No doubt now where the momentum is in this match. They were down big, lost the first set 6-1-6. Went down love 3 in this one. We thought maybe it was going to be over, but they found new life and have tied up the second set at 3 games apiece. So now Angelita trying to keep the momentum going at 3 all. As a serve up into the net, love 15. Partner coming over, talking to her, said, don't sweat it. Don't get caught up in the atmosphere. No pressure. Let's just do what we've been doing. And that's a textbook perfect return by Maria Tavares. Number 45 player in the world from Portugal. Serve is up and out on a breezy center court here. If you look at the net, it's actually blowing to the north. So Angelita has the wind at her back, and that definitely makes things more difficult on the serve. As the serve is up, backhand side return there by Elena. Now stretching, yes, over the middle. Little confusion there by Elena and Maria to who's going to take that ball. So point back here for the serving team. It's 15-40. Still break opportunity, though, for Elena and Maria. As the serve is up, backhand side return there by Elena. Now Maria's going to take it over to the Oceanside line. No, that's going to sail just long. So now, after the last 3 games, Elena and Maria get a game back, and they lead 4-3 as the players will change sides. 4-3. Here in the second set, you're watching women's quarterfinal action live from Ocean City, the 2024 Beach Tennis Maryland Open. Back in action here on center court, welcoming all of you watching from around the world on the live stream, courtesy of I Do Live Streaming. This is the 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open with Elena Andrade from Brazil serving it up at 4-3. Serve is up on the backhand side return there. Maria Claire digging it out of the sand. Little touch dropper. Elena's there to answer. Maria Claire coming in to cover. And Maria Tavares putting that one down with authority. Maria Claire doing just what she had to do to get to that ball. Pop it back up in the air off the shallow drop, but Maria Tavares in perfect position. Slams it home. Serve in. Beautiful, beautiful serve. Beautiful serve there by Elena. 30 love. Serve in on the forehand side return there by Angelita. Angelita diving down in the sand. Can she get back up in time? No, she cannot. And a nice heads-up play there by Elena to expose the open court. So that's a quick 40 love now. Opportunity for them to go up 5-3 in the second. That would put them one game away from the match here in this women's quarterfinal. Big serve up, return back in there by Angelita. Angelita locking into it, and a perfectly feathered lob right to the back corner. And the number one seeds, Elena and Maria, are one game away from advancing to today's semifinal. So for Maria Clara and Angelita, this is it. They've got nowhere to go but forward here. Backs against the wall. Let's see what they bring. Serve up, forehand return. Maria Tavares. Elena down the middle, over a little shallow dropper, and that's a great heads-up play there by Angelita. Saw Elena cheating towards the middle, and she decided to go back towards the Oceanside line. 15 love. Into the net, gives one back, 15 all. Serve in, answer back on the forehand side by Elena. Getting pushed back, Elena's there to answer. Going in for the kill, but saved back in on the quick defensive play by Elena. This one's going to be taken by Tavares. Tavares out of position, and a heads-up play by Maria Clara to send it back to the back corner. Saw Maria Tavares' momentum coming forward towards the net, decided to go over ahead, and Tavares couldn't make the adjustment. (30-15). Serve up on the forehand side return. Taking it up to the back corner, stretching over is Angelita. Oh, and it was a heads-up play, and Tavares knew she had that one. Just couldn't quite execute, but she definitely had Maria Clara out of position. At 40-15. Oh, that's a nice pressure windmill shot by Andrade. Put the pace on it. Still game point, though. 40-30. Opportunity to win this point and extend the match. They're down 3-5 in the second set. Game point here. As the serve is up, forehand return there by Elena. Elena going in for the kill. Gets a paddle on it, but that's not going to go over. We are tied at 40 all. Golden point. And for Elena and Maria, it is break point, game point, set point, and match point. So this is do or die here for Maria Clara and Angelita. Will they stay in the match? The serve is up. Back forehand return there by Maria. Now Elena down the center. Getting in on the ball is Angelita. Angelita going shallow. Down in the sand she goes. Will this be it? Oh, she's back up on her feet. We're going to still keep playing on the nice defensive play there. Going over cross angle. Oh, and it's out. And that is the match, ladies and gentlemen. Elena Andrade, Maria Tavares, your number one seeds advance to the semifinals. 6-1, 6-3 here on center court. So for them, they're doing what they do. They haven't lost all weekend. Will it be 3 for 3 here in Ocean City? Well, still a lot of beach tennis left to play, so we will see. But for now, the #1 seeds advance into the semifinals. All right, well, welcome back. Alex Corner, the voice of beach tennis, welcome you to the 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open, the second annual. We are in women's quarterfinal action. I want to welcome all of those who are watching around the world on the I Do live streaming YouTube feed. It's a beautiful day here in Ocean City, Maryland, and it is Championship Sunday, the final BT50 ITF event of the weekend. And on center court, it's Women's Day right now. We've got the ladies doing their thing on center court. We are in the quarterfinals. And we're going to see the number 3 seeds coming up. They're going to be challenged by the Team Ecuador. That's right. Maria Quintana, ranked 102nd in the world, and her partner Isabella Cano, 393rd ranked player in the world. That's Maria in the light blue bottoms, and her partner Isabella in the black. Taking on the number 3 seeds, made up of the 244th ranked world player from Brazil. That's Mariana Vernalha. We'll call her Mari throughout the match. And her partner, ranked 90th in the world from Puerto Rico, Elimari Escalante, or Ellie. Best 2 out of 3 sets. Third set goes to super tiebreak if we get there. Women's quarterfinal action here live from Ocean City, Maryland, coming up in just a couple of minutes. You want me to call time? You want me to call time? Get them going?
No, but it should be now.
Should be now? Yeah.
Are you ready, guys?
Okay, ladies, that is time. Time, center court. Let's begin the match.
Let's have a shot.
All right, Maria and Isabella, time. So here we go, women's quarterfinal underway. Maria and Isabella versus Mari and Ellie here on center court. Maria serving it up. First point of this women's quarterfinal on the backhand side dish by Ellie, and Isabella floats it to the back line down the center, 15 love. Serve up the forward return by Ellie. Ellie locking into it. Now taking it up high. That's one's going to sail long. 30 love. Serve up with the backhand dish. A little bit too wide there for Mari, and it is a quick 40 love for Maria and Isabella. First game, women's quarterfinal. We are early here in this match. As the serve is up, Mari on the backhand side return, now locking into it, getting stretched backward, able to get a paddle on it. Yes! Sends it back high. Isabella stretching for it. Clips it off the paddle, but sends it outside. 40-15. As the serve is up, Ellie chop it in long, and that's game. Service hold there for Maria and Isabella. They lead 1-0 here early in this women's quarterfinal match. Players will change sides, and then serve will go over to Mari and Ellie. The number 3 seeds in the tournament playing in their first match. They got of the day. They got a bye into the quarterfinals, so they're just kind of getting the engines going here. Early set, early part of the match, always kind of a feeling out process. You got to feel the conditions. You got to feel the wind, the sun. You got to feel out your opponent. So here we go with Elamari Escalante serving it up at love 1. Serve is up. Dug out there by Isabella. There's Maria getting in on it. Little chop dropper there. Beautiful touch angle by Mariana. And Mari looking like she's got that shot warmed up on the cross angle. So here we are at 15 love. Number 3 seeds in the tournament. This is Ellie serving it up from Puerto Rico. Big serve in on the forehand side return. Back on down the middle is Maria. Mari now sending it up high. Maria going back down the line, answering back to Mari, but that one sails long. 30 love. Serve up and out, 30-15. Serve is up, answer back there by Isabella. A little chopper, too, is going to sail just wide. 30 all. Women's quarterfinal action here on center court. The men are playing their tournaments on the outside courts right now. Towards the end of the day, we'll start moving. That's a beautiful return there by Maria. A little backhand dig. Sends it just over the net. Mari diving for it, but can't quite get to it. So that's a break opportunity here at 30-40 for Maria and Isabella. The duo from Ecuador. As the serve is up. Ellie locking in as the ball's high. Keeps the ball back in play. There's Isabella. Mari getting in on the act now. And Maria sent it into the net. So Isabella and Mari stay alive, and it takes us to a 40-all golden point. That's the next point wins the game. So we could be tied up at 1-all, or it could be a 2-game cushion for the Ecuadorians. Ellie serving it up. Serve up into the net. It's a 2-games-to-love lead for Maria and Isabella. Team Ecuador here early in this women's quarterfinal. As we get deeper into the tournament and get to that semifinal, we'll start to move more of the matches here on center court. And ultimately, later this afternoon, we will have our men's and women's championship match here on this beautiful championship Sunday from Ocean City, Maryland. Isabella serving it up, leading 2-games-to-love. Serve in, and the forehand side return there by Mari. Mari stretching now, down in the sand, now back up on her feet. There's Ellie covering a partner. Backhand side dish by Ellie. Up high, challenging Mari on the put away. Mari's there to get to, or Ellie rather, on the back corner. Yes, Ellie chop block to the boardwalk sideline. Sails out. 15 love. Now the heart's starting to pump a bit. The blood is flowing. Remember, for Mari and Ellie, this is their first match of the day, having gotten a bye to get into the quarterfinal. Isabella serving it up at 15 love. Serve in, and the forehand side return by Mari. Mari locking in on it, trying to put it away. Down in the sand goes Isabella. Isabella has a paddle on it, but that's going to sail long. 15 all. Serve up and out, 15-30. Wind has picked up here on Sunday. It's not super strong by the way of what beach tennis players are used to, but it is impacting the shots nonetheless, especially on the southern side of the court. As Isabella serves it up with the wind at her back. Little touch dropper there by Ellie. Now Mari going in, answering back on the angle, sending it high down in the sand. Little trip up there by Ellie. And it is point for the Ecuadorians, Isabella and Maria. 30 all here as they're leading 2 games to love in this first set. Serve up with the forehand side return. I couldn't tell. Was that good? I think they're talking it over. And it was, oh wait, one said good, one said out. Is it good? It's out? Okay. It's good. Okay, yeah. Maria signaled good, Isabella signaled out, but it is good. So point to Mari and Ellie. Serve up for a return there by Mari into the net. So that's a break there for Mari and Ellie. The number 3 seeds get on the board for the first time here in this women's quarterfinal match. It's a 2-1 lead. Maria Quintana and Isabella Cano from Ecuador have the lead at the moment here early. Quarterfinal match, Women's Pro Tournament BT50, the Maryland Beach Tennis Open, here live from Ocean City. Back in action here on center court. This is Mariana from Brazil, serving it up at 1-2. Serve up into the net, love 15. Friendly bounce off the net, and in beach tennis, you do have to play. There is no lets. So if the ball hits the top of the net tape and it goes over, it is a live ball, and that's what happened right there. Ball got deflected by the top net tape. Nothing that Maria could do. 15-all. And once again, it clips the top of the net tape and just dribbles over. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes that net works with you. Sometimes that net works against you. 30-15. Serve up, back inside return there by Isabella. Now taking it down the center. Mari gets a big paddle on it there. And takes us to 40-15. So they were down on a 0-2 hole early, but they got the last game, and they could tie things up at 2-all. Off this serve right now. Backhand side return there by Isabella. Maria getting in on the action with a little shallow dropper. On the angle now is Mari. Ellie now getting in from the center. Back to Mari, and that one's going to sail long. Remember, wind is at the backs of Mari and Ellie, so it does play a factor. Players are going to have to make those adjustments, put a little bit less on the ball, and of course that means if you're on the north side of the court, you got to put a little more on the ball because the wind is in your face. 40-30, still game point. As Mari serves it up on the back forehand side dish. Down in the sand goes Mari, and once again, got a paddle on it, but that carried out. So they had game point in their hands, and it's now 40-all golden point. It's still a game point, but it's also now a break point for Maria and Isabella, trying to extend their lead in this first set. As the serve is up, forehand return there by Isabella. Isabella locking on to it. That's going to sail out, and we are tied at 2 games all here in the first set. Mariana and Ellie Mari, they have tied this up 2 games apiece. Set number 1, women's quarterfinal. This is Maria Quintana from Ecuador, serving it up now at 2-all. And Isabella popping it down, 15-love.
Should we charge that remote? Should we charge the remote and put it on charge just to make sure it's fresh for later on? The receiver. Should we put it on charge so it doesn't run out of battery? It's not there. We don't have to do it right this second, but that way when we need it later, it'll be.
Maria serves it up before a return there by Ellie. Ellie taking it up high. This is going to sail out again. The player's going to have to really think about when they're on the south side of the court. When you throw the ball high, that wind gets a hold of it. It's going to carry it out. You can see how the net is blowing towards the north. As Maria serves it up, Isabella's there. Digging it out is Mari, but once again, that ball carries long. So the Ecuadorians, Maria and Isabella, lead 3 games to 2. Here on center court, you are watching women's quarterfinal action, BT50 ITF Beach Tennis Tournament, the Maryland Beach Tennis Open in its 2nd year here in Ocean City, Maryland. We're back in action here on center court with Ellie serving it up at 2-3. Serve is in on the backhand return there by Isabella. Isabella putting nice pressure on the ball, going cross angles. Maria, now that one's going to sail just wide. 15-love. Serve up and out. 15 all. Best 2 out of 3 set match here. If we go to a third set, it will be a 10-point super tiebreaker. But we're still a ways away from that. Still in the first set. Nice return there by Isabella. 15-30. Serve is up. Forehand return there by Isabella. Isabella challenging Mari now. Mari, friendly bounce off the net there for Maria, but Mari's able to get to it, and just too much juice on the paddle there for Isabella. That one goes long. That ties us up at 30 all. Serve is up. Stretching over. That's a nice return. Stretching is Maria. And she gives her team a break opportunity here at 30-40. Break point for Team Ecuador. Looking to extend their lead to 2 games. And serve is out, and that's exactly what happened. So Maria and Isabella have a 2-game cushion here in the first set. They lead 4 games to 2, 4-2. Isabella serving it up, 4-2. Serve up with the forehand side return. Frau just feathered it over the net. Little clip off the top net tape. Isabella couldn't get to it quick enough. Love 15. Again, over to Maria, digging it out of the sand is Ellie. Down on her knees goes Mari, but she's back up on her feet once again, going cross angle, but that's wide. Right idea, just mishandled the execution. At 15 all, service up and in. Ellie on the return. Ellie taking it back high, trying to use that wind to her advantage. Going in for the kill. Down in the sand goes Maria, but she's able to keep the ball back in play on the cross angle on the backhand side. Now answered back by Ellie. Down in the sand goes Mari. Mari stretching. Maria taking it up high. Ellie getting challenged. Oh, defensive play held back in there by Isabella. Isabella going in for the kill. Backhand side saved by Mari. And this one, is it going to go? No! What a point, the point of the match so far. All the ladies getting in on the action, doing what they do. Big offensive shots, even better defensive plays. That's what beach tennis is all about. 30-15. Serve up at the back return by Mari. Now getting stretched. Mari going to the backcourt. Now trying to go for the forecourt play. It was the right shot by Isabella, but it just carried wide. 30 all. Serve up at the backhand side, return there by Mari. Ellie dropping shallow, but going aggressive off, gets a little clip off the net, but we're still playing here on the backhand side dish by Maria. Maria over to Ellie, trying to send it back to the baseline, and it's just out. She had Isabella beat, but that just carried long. So it's a game point here for the Ecuadorians, Maria and Isabella at 40-30, already leading 4 games to 2. They're in control of this first set, but for how long? And a service error. In beach tennis, you get 1 serve and 1 serve only. So unlike tennis where you have a second serve, in beach tennis, the players have to decide, are they going to play aggressive or are they going to play conservative? There's a moment for each, and you just never quite know what's going to come your way. Do you go with a big power serve, a spinner? Do you just try to do something to keep it in? Who knows? It's 40 all, golden point, game point, and break point. Let's see what happens here. Isabella serving it up. And that's a service error, and it goes out. So they give the game to Ellie and Mari, who now keep it close. It's a 4-3 lead here in the first set. Isabella and Maria are in the lead, but that was a big break for Mari and Ellie, and they're going to have serve coming up after the players change sides. If you're new to beach tennis, it's scored just like tennis in the sense that you're playing 6-game pro sets. So the first, or 6-game sets. The first team to get to 6 games wins the set. You got to win best 2 out of 3 sets. We are here in the first set right now with Isabella and Maria leading 4 games to 3. Back connection on center court. Mariana serving it up at 3-4. As the serve is up and in, backhand side return there by Isabella. Mariana going in for the kill, but sends it too aggressive into the net. Love 15. Serve in on the backhand side dig by Isabella, taking it up high. There's Ellie for the kill. Easy put away for Eliana. Ellie Mari. Sorry. Serve up forehand return there by Isabella, going in down the center. Mari takes it off the backhand side, challenging that boardwalk side line, and this time she kisses the line. 30-15. That's Mariana Vernalha in the pink from Brazil, ranked 211th in the world. She comes in, taking it up high, getting stretched backwards. Oh, kind of got caught up in the sun there. 30 all. So it's a Brazil-Puerto Rican team with her partner, Elamari Escalante, Puerto Rican, 90th in the world. Over to Maria, taking it up high, throwing it up into the wind. Oh, that's a big put down. Elamari showing why she is the number 90th ranked player in the world from Puerto Rico, smashing it home. 40-30. Wind really starting to pick up down in this hang goes Maria. That's going to sail wide. We are tied, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome all of you who are tuning in around the world via our live stream on I Do Live Streaming on YouTube. Alex Corner, the voice of beach tennis from a beautiful championship Sunday here in Ocean City, Maryland. We've got a good one. Women's quarterfinal action here on center court. The number 3 seeds, Elimari Escalante and Mariana Bernalha, have just taken the lead 6-5 in the first set after being down and chasing most of the first. The Ecuadorian team of Isabella and Maria, Isabella Cano and Maria Quintana, they were in control. They just relinquished a service break at 5-all, and now they find themselves backs against the wall here in set number 1, facing the serve of Mariana. So now it is a must-break game here for the Ecuadorians as Mari serves it up. Serve up, forehand side return. Yes, dug out of the sand there by Isabella. Oh, and Ellie says, I'm putting it away. No more of this nonsense. She brings the drop down. Ellie on the forehand side return. Nice pressure. Backhand side dish, answered back by Ellie. Ellie now going back to the baseline, saved back in by Isabella. That might have been going out, but who knows? Down in the sand goes Ellie. Stretching is Isabella. She's stumbling. Saved back in there by Maria on the nice defensive save, taking it up high. Yeah! She threads it over the head of Mari, and the Ecuadorians lead 1 point to love. Players will change sides, and then 2 serves will be going to Mari and Ellie. We are in first set tiebreaker drama here. It's only the quarterfinals. The number 3 seeded team have been challenged. So players change sides, and the serve will go over now to Amari and Ellie. At 0-1, first 1 to 7 wins the set. This has been a battle the entire way. Close match. Ellie serving it up. Serve up, answered back in. Yes, and Isabella sneaks it in the corner. Mari thought that one was sailing out. Oh, love to. Serve up at the right-hand side return. Stretching back is Isabella. Down the center. Down in the sand goes Isabella, but she's back on her feet, but that one's going to sail long. So Ellie and Mari on the board for the first time in this tiebreaker. It is 2 serving 1. Serve will now go back for 2 serves to Maria and Isabella. Serve in a 2-1. Answer back by Mari. Mari now from the middle, taking it up high. That's going to sail out. It's 2-all. At 2-all, forehand side return there by Mari. Mari now taking it up high into the wind. Isabella's there to answer. Isabella getting drawn to the net. Now getting pushed back to the baseline. It's all, they're going after Isabella here. Let's see what they do. Now they go back over to Maria. Isabella from the middle, trying to keep the ball back in play. Oh, it touches the net. Ellie called out, but no, it kissed the line. So that is point for the Ecuadorians. They lead 3-2. Players will now change sides. We change sides every 4 points in a tiebreaker, except for the first point. So that's what we're going to do as players change sides now. 4 points from now, we'll change back once again. Each side gets 2 serves. We just keep swapping that way until somebody wins the game, or somebody wins the tiebreak, rather. First 1 to 7 wins. It's a 3-2 lead for Team Ecuador, Maria and Isabella. We can mix up the genres too and stuff. This is a pretty white bread crowd, so it's like, you know, we'll do more, less Latin, more like kind of fun stuff. Nope. They weren't ready, so this is an interesting one. The receiving team was not ready. So that's going to be a reserve at 2-3. Serve is up at the board, return there by Isabella. Up high in the corner is going to sail along, and that's a tough shot from the south side of the court with the wind blowing at your back. So two-point cushion here for Isabella and Maria. 2 serving 4. We are in the first set tiebreaker, women's quarterfinal. As the service up at the forehand side, return there by Maria. Maria, a little shallow dropper, taking it up high is Ellie. And this time, Mari, she goes for that little spot. She likes that spot in front of Isabella on the boardwalk side, and this time she executed it to perfection. It's a 4-3 lead here in the first set. This is Maria serving it up. Maria Quintana at 4-3. Service up. Dug out there by Ellie. Mari getting in on the act, not going in for the smash kill, but misconnected. And it is 5-3 for Maria and Isabella. They are 2 points away from taking this first set. Service up. Mari on the backhand side. Return over to Ellie. Taking it back to backhand side dish down the middle. That's going to sail out as well. So the win, not the friend of Mari and Ellie right now. And the players will change sides. It's a 6-3 lead for Maria and Isabella. They are 1 point away from claiming the first set. Actually, at this time of day, in this early afternoon when it's still kind of like this is actually an awesome time to do like an 80s retro dance mix. It's a good time for that kind of stuff. So we'll find it.
80 what?
It'll be like an 80s dance party, clean. Well, most 80s music is clean, so 80s dance party. We'll find it. We'll do it at the changeover, and we'll crank volume a little bit. So it comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the first set. First set tiebreaker, serving for their lives right now in the set. Ellie at 3-6. Yes, that's what they need to do. Just Maria. Set to love here. You're watching live women's quarterfinal action from the 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open. Okay, where do we drive it from here? Music? Okay. Pull up Spotify.
No, pero creo que me sobraron después de los. Gracias. Y le tengo que dar también a, ¿cómo se llama? La chiquita. La brasilera.
Ah, sí, a María.
Sí.
Gracias.
Después te doy.
Let's try that one and see how it runs, and if not, we'll put it on a different one.
Yo-Yo and Molly, are you guys leaving? No. See you back in LA. We are back live, Ocean City, Maryland, 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open, where we are watching women's quarterfinal action in a dramatic first set victory. Maria and Isabella from Team Ecuador pulled it off in a tiebreaker. The number 3 seeds, Maria and Ellie, find themselves down. Love 1 set to love. And this is Ellie serving it up. Oh, 0-0, second set. Serve up on the forehand side, return going in. Nice defensive play, 15 love.
One more up. One. Okay. Yeah, good.
Serve up on the backhand side, return by Isabella. Taking it up high, Isabella going down the middle. Backhand side down in the sand, Isabella keeping the ball back in play. Taking it up high, that's going to land in. Stretching is Isabella, keeping it. No! And Ellie denied by the net. So unfriendly that net is to her right there. She was in position, 15 all. Serve up on the big serve. She responds. She says, I'm going to get burned by the net. I'm going to bring out a big ripping serve to start things off. We are in the first game of this second set. 30-15. Service ace. 40-15, and they have a chance here to close out this first game on serve. Lost a heartbreaker of a first set in the tie break, and now trying to respond. 40-15. Serve in on the backhand side, rip. Up high, challenging. Isabella's there. And just a mishandle by Ellie. Had a point to give, though, 40-30. Serves up the backhand side, return there by Maria. Maria locking in on it as she gets pushed back. Where's Mari? Stretching is Isabella, and there's nice pressure by Mari and Ellie. Taking the first game, so the number 3 seed strike first, set number 2. Women's quarterfinal action live from Ocean City, Maryland.
Feels good to see the world getting loose. Feels good to see the world getting loose. I don't know about you, Sack Noel. I don't know about you, Phenom. I don't know about you, White Shadow. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good. I'm 2+2, I'm for show. You down, I'm down, baby, let's go. You stop, you drop, baby, then roll. You twerk, you pop, booty so swole. I'd hate me too if I were you. And when it comes to billions, I'll take 2. It's only one life, you don't get 2. So live life, don't let it live you. I got a pocket pocket full of $100 bills. Put on a jacket, cause these diamonds give you chills. 2 shots I'm running, 2 out I'm stunning tonight. Tonight, yeah.
Back connection here on center, and then there we go. Nice return of serve by Ellie and Mari. Down a set, but they struck first, held serve to start this second set off, and now they're going to see if they can get the early break. Serve up, forehand side return there by Mari on the backhand side dish by Ellie, sending Maria to the back court. She's able to send it up high defensively to get back into position. Stretching and just outside. 15 all. Serve up at the forehand side, return by Mari. Now getting stretched to the backcourt. Saves it back in there. Mari taking it up over to Maria. Maria now locking in, trying to go angle center, but that's not going to happen. 15-30. Serve up at the forehand side, return there by Mari, taking it up high. Isabella able to answer, getting pulled to the forecourt, now trying to go cross angle, down in the sand goes Mari, back up on her feet. Ellie's there to cover. Ellie, a little backhand flip, keeps the ball back in play. Now we're going high. Isabella's there from the center, a little cross angle down in the sand, and that's a beautiful shot by Mari, sending it down to the forecourt angle. 15-40, break opportunity here for Mari and Ellie, the number 3 seeds. They are serve is up on dugout. To it. They 40 still break opportunity. But
Do we have one of those brochures laying around? The tournament brochures? With all the sponsors?
Ahí adentro de la casita.
I had one in my bag, but...
that one's going to sail just wide. We were in the third game of this second set. 11-15. Serve is up and out. Love 30. Serve in on the backhand side return. Here we go. Oh, into the net. Tied up at 1-1 in the second set, but it is a triple break opportunity here for Team Ecuador. Love 40 trying to take that 2-1 lead. Serve is up. Back forehand side return there by Maria. Mari coming in. Little touch dropper. Oh, backhand side flick. No! Into the net. Team Ecuador. 2-1. They are in control. Second set, already leading 1-0. So for the number 3 seeds, pressure's on. What are they going to do? Championship Sunday, women's quarterfinal here for the 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open. Folks, I want to give a really quick shout out to all of those amazing partners that make it happen here in Ocean City, the second annual, one of many here in Ocean City, the Maryland Beach Tennis Open. We couldn't do it without the great folks at Beach Tennis Maryland, the McLeod family, and all of the folks working with them for everything that they've done. I want to thank the city of Ocean City, Maryland, for all of your support, and the Park Place Hotel, the official hotel right across the boardwalk, for all that you've done to help us out. Of course, our primary partner, 4 Green Fields. That's right, 4 Green Fields, cultivators of wellness, for all of your support. Thank you for what you do. Of course, Malibu's. Who could ever forget Malibu's if you haven't been there, Ocean City? Make sure you get there before you leave. You're in for a treat. The McLeod Law Group. And of course, the Donovan Family Foundation for all of your support of the event. One of many. Sexy Beach Tennis, the official ball of the Maryland Beach Tennis Open. And of course, my good friends of many years, the folks at I Do Beach Tennis and I Do live streaming, for all of their hard work that they put in. Armando and Michelle and all of those who are working to make this event site, the production happen. It takes a village, folks, and that village came together to put together a good one here in Maryland. So thank you all, amazing partners who put this event on. We are in a beautiful Championship Sunday here. Perfect weather, dramatic action here on center court. As we start off this game, the 4th game of the second set, 15-love for Isabella and Maria. Serve is up on the backhand side, dig there by Mari. Mari now take it up down the Ocean side line. Isabella gets a back paddle on it, but into the net, 15-all. Championship Sunday here, or Ocean City. Little 80s retro vibe going on here in the early afternoon. And that one's going to sail along. 30-15. Serve imp, yeah, she follows that one up with a service ace. 40-15. Team Ecuador looking good here. Already leading 1-0 and 2-1 in this match. Can they extend that lead? We shall see. As the serve is up on the backhand return by Mari, taking it up. High sky ball there by Maria. Now the ball gets a little more pace on it off the paddle of Isabella, forcing Mari down into the sand. And the lead is 2 games now. Maria and Isabella leading 3-1, second set. Remember, first 1-6 wins the set, and if that's Team Ecuador, they are going to advance to the semifinals. So for our number 3 seeded team, they're in a little bit of a hole, and the pressure is on. Down a set and down by 2 games here in the second. Ellie serving it up. Serve in on the forehand side dish by Maria into the net. 15 love. Serve in, big time serve from Ellie off the paddle of Isabella. 30 love. Serve in, the forehand, backhand side. Yes, Ellie couldn't get off the baseline quick enough. Shallow drop return by Maria. 30-15. As the serve is up, yes, dug out of the sand. A nice return by Isabella. A little cross angle. Mari's able to get to it. Taking it up high, challenging Isabella. Isabella got a little distracted from her partner there. Wasn't sure who was coming over and just juggled at the wrong time. 40-15 opportunity for Mari and Ellie to pull closer. They got to keep it close here. They're already down a set. Serve in on the backhand side, return there by Isabella, going in for the kill, dug out there by Mari. Mari now on the forehand tight dish, over the backhand side crush. That's a nice feathery, buttery little shot by Maria on the backhand side. (40-30). Serve is up and out, and there is life in this game for Team Ecuador. 40 all, a golden point. That means it's game point for Ellie and Mari, but it's also break point for Isabella and Maria, and they can extend their lead by 3 games here if they're able to get the break. As the serve's up, dug out there by Maria on a nice return. Ellie just going to keep the ball back in play, challenging Isabella now going in on the backhand side dish from the Oceanside line. Pressure, and it clips the line. Team Ecuador takes the lead 4-1. They are 2 games away from the upset and moving into today's semifinals.
Alright, men's semi-finals court, center court 2. Center court 2. Vicente Brusadelli, Ivan Olszewski, Lucas Serioni y Caio Gazzoli. Serioni, Gazzoli, Brusadelli, Olszewski. Center court number 2.
So quick announcement for those of you here in Ocean City, if you're wondering what beach tennis is, it is an official International Tennis Federation sanctioned sport, been playing since the 1970s. The competitive tour structure started in the 1990s in Italy under a banner called the International Federation of Beach Tennis, the IFBT, started by Mr. Gianni Bellatini. Birthplace of the sport, Italy. That's where the sport grew and flourished for many years, and then it started to permeate in other parts around the world. It went to Holland, it went to Spain, it eventually crossed the pond and went over to the Western Hemisphere in Aruba. That part of the that part of the game was played with rackets, tennis rackets, back in the early days. From the island of Aruba, it was discovered and brought to the United States back in 2005 by a man named Mark Alpine, real estate developer in New York, and he formed a company called Beach Tennis USA, which started the first ever beach tennis event here in the United States in Charleston, South Carolina. I know, I was there myself. And from there, it went all up and down the East Coast, and the birth of beach tennis was here in the United States, going all the way back to 2005. The first event ever in Ocean City, Maryland, was actually held back down by the boardwalk here in 2007. And that was back when they still played with tennis rackets. A dramatic final match. I still remember like it was yesterday. The late great Daryl Cummings pulling off the upset, where a bunch of people had come off the boardwalk, filled the stands, and when Daryl Cummings, who was quite older than the rest of the players at the time, mounted a comeback and won the match, the fans jumped out of the stands, flooded center court, and it was like a Rudy moment. If you ever watched that movie Rudy, it looked like that. Daryl passed away. I don't know, I can just kind of feel his spirit here today. Flourishing around the world, Pro Tour events happening. This is one of many beach tennis tournaments happening this weekend around the world. And we want to see many more here in Ocean City. If you want to try the game, go see our ladies in the registration tent over there. They've got some demo paddles and balls. You can get on the court and try it yourself, free of charge. We're not going to charge anything. We want you to get out there and experience the sport for yourself.
We are back in action here on center, women's quarterfinal, as Isabella serves it up. Taking it up high, Ellie going in for the kill. Oh! Isabella, she tried the Dikembe Mutombo rejection right there, but that would have looked good if it had happened, but not quite enough. Love 15. You remember those commercials, Dikembe Mutombo? No, no, no. She tried one of those shots right there. So at Love 15, they're talking it over, leading 4-1 here in the second, already leading 1 set to Love. They're just 2 games away from moving to the semifinals. Serve up on the backhand side, dig there. Amari gets a paddle on it. Once again, she's just having trouble determining if that ball's going to sail out or not. Remember, there's wind coming from the south to the north, and it's at the backs of Team Ecuador right now. So a lot of those balls that are high, they might sail out, but then you never know. It's a split second you have to make that decision. 30 all. Serve in on the forehand side, return. Taking it up high is Mari. Maria's there to answer, but Maria into the net. 30-40 break opportunity here for Mari and Ellie, and it is an ever so important break. Already down 3 games here in the second set. See if they can get one back off the break of serve here. Isabella serving it up. Serve in on the backhand side, return there by Mari, now hitting back over to Isabella. A little cross angle, not this time. I saw what she was trying to do. She's had good luck on that shot from the north side court, but this time just denied. The wind has picked up a bit, and you're going to have to put a little bit more juice on the ball to get it over. 40 all, golden point here. It is game point, it is also break point. And you have to think for Ellie and Mari, this is the one that they need right now, right here, to stay within striking distance of this in this match. As the serve is up, forehand return, good by Mari, stretching back. And this time she lets it go wisely, and that one sails out. So they got the break when they needed it. They get a game back. They're still in a hole, but they're one less game behind. It's now 2 serving 4 in the second set. Mari and Ellie already down 1 set to love. Serve in, forehand return into the net, 15 love. All right, this is how momentum shifts. 1 point at a time. At 15 love, serve is up. There we go. Mari taking it to the middle. Isabella putting pressure on. Dug out there. That's going to sail wide. 15 all. Serve is up in a racket collision from Team Ecuador. Gives another point back to Mari and Ellie. 30-15. Serve into the net at the wrong time. 30 all. Every point counts at this right now when the pressure's on. Team Ecuador just 2 points away from the upset. 2 games, rather. Serve up. Backhand side return there by Isabella. Maria getting in on the action. That one's going to sail long. It's a break opportunity at 30-40. Maria and Isabella trying to extend that lead to 5 games to 2. They'd be 1 away from the semifinals. Let's see how Mari and Ellie respond. As the serve is up, forehand side return by Isabella. There's Maria getting in on the action down the middle. Pressure's on, save back in there by Maria, but a big put away. Maria extends the lead to 5-2 off the paddle. Maria and Isabella are just 1 game away from advancing to today's semifinal match. Women's pro action here from the 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open. Back in action on center court. It's a 5-2 lead for the Ecuadorians, Maria and Isabella. Trying to close out the match and close out the upset and advance themselves into the semifinals. Maria serves it up, and the service ace to start things off in this 8th game of the 2nd set. 15-love. Serve in on the forehand side return there by Mari. Mari now chopping over down the middle to Isabella. Maria, oh, stretching, and that's a good shot. Mari goes to her favorite spot on the court. 15-all. Serve up the forehand return there by Ellie. Ellie then nice pressure from the middle. Ellie with a push volley. Yes, and a nice close by Mari. Intense shot there by Ellie and Mari, putting pressure on. They have the lead in this game. It's 15-30. Can they mount the comeback? Their backs are against the wall. Serve up there on the forehand side return, taking it up high. Mari going in for the kill. No, she's going to play it soft and conservative, just keeping the ball back in play. Now sending it high into the sky. Locking in is Mari. Oh, it eclipsed the line. The baseline, it is good. Just at the moment you thought it was out, eclipsed the line. It's a break opportunity here at 15-40 for Ellie and Mari to try to stay in the match. Serve up on the forehand side return. Going on the backhand side dish now over to Mari. Mari taking it up high from the center. Defensive play by Maria, trying to keep the ball back in play. Going to the angle. Save back in there by Ellie. Stretching back is Isabella. No. Mariana sends it high up and out. 40. It's 30-40. Still break opportunity here for Mari and Ellie. Their backs are against the wall, folks, like a raccoon cornered. You're going after it with a broom. It can't do anything but come forward with biting and clawing, and that's what Mari and Ellie need to do right now. Down in the sand, and the Ecuadorian team, Maria and Isabella, facing the break, have pulled it even at 40-all. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a golden point. 40-all. It is break point for Mari and Ellie to stay alive in the tournament. But it's also game point, it's also set point, it's also match point for Isabella and Maria. Can they close it out here? As the serve is up. Backhand side return there by Mari. Mari going in for the kill. Dug out of the sand by Maria. Keeping it back. It's out! It's out! Maria and Isabella have upset the number 3 seeds in the tournament. 7-6, 6-2. They advance to the semifinals. Maria and Isabella, the story of the day so far on the women's side. And for Mariana and Elamari, their tournament ends a little sooner than expected. They are out, and Maria and Isabella are in. They advance to the semifinals. Unbelievable drama here on a championship Sunday. The 2024 Maryland Beach Tennis Open is in effect here in Ocean City. I'm Alex Corner, the voice of beach tennis, welcoming all of you joining us here in Ocean City as well as on the stream live. And for those of you here in Ocean City, you can actually see this being streamed live on YouTube at the I Do Live Streaming. Go to YouTube and look at I Do Live Streaming, and you will see the tournament broadcast live here. We are marching our way to the championship matches, which will happen a little bit later on this afternoon here on center court, both the men's pros and the ladies pros. Oh, it's getting good. You can feel it. The championship, you can smell it in the air. Stick around. We got more beach tennis coming for you live here on center court in Ocean City, Maryland.